Lights out, and we're racing in the sprint here in Assen. A big wheelie, a bit of a pop there on the front end of Pecco Bagnaia's factory Ducati, but again it's Ayagura that's got the drop on the two factory Ducatis. Look at Marc Marquez trying to squeeze in between Raul Fernandez and Marco Bezzecchi. Marc Marquez up from 7th to 5th, but it's Ayagura that leads. Martin's already got through on Ayagura. Martin then has wasted precious little time to hit the front. He's attacked Ayagura and he leads here.
And Aprilia have maintained their 1, 2, 3, 4 off the grid. Jorge Martin, who leads the sprint and of course could take a huge bite out of that 8-point World Championship lead.
And he could be our all-time record winner in the sprint format. As we mentioned pre-race, 18 gold medals he shares with Marc Marquez. Perfect first lap then for Jorge Martin. So at the front then, it is Jorge Martin that leads. About a dozen bike lengths back to the Mugello sprint winner Raul Fernandez. Ayagura still there in 3rd place. Marco Bezzecchi then as the only Aprilia that's lost places at the start of this race.
Raul Fernandez has jumped straight onto the back of Jorge Martin in this all Aprilia battle for the lead.
Fernandez then, he has already one sprint win so far in 2026. Acosta still in 14th place. Further down the order, the two factory Ducatis once again going toe-to-toe. Fernandez coming from a long way back into the timber chicane. He's just going to park it mid-corner. Di Giannantonio also comes through on Ayagura further down the field. So two key moves there into turn 16. The most significant was Raul Fernandez snatching the lead from Martin. Martin's going the wrong way here. It's Fabio Di Giannantonio up into 2nd. Ayagura is now back in 3rd place. So Fabio Di Giannantonio splits the Trackhouse Aprilia. What's going on here with Jorge Martin, the early sprint leader? He's dropping out of contention here. So Martin made the front running for the first couple of laps, but at the moment he's going to be all on to hang on to this 4th place with Bezzecchi all over his rear tyre.
So he's trying to fight it back now up the inside of the chicane and back through on Ayagura. So it's Trackhouse at the moment that look Aprilia's best bet of victory here. Bezzecchi now looking to try and finally get involved in this battle for the podium as he still sits 5th.
Almost half a second. There's Ayagura. Instant payback here coming on Martin. There's nothing that Martin can do about that. He might get nudged out wide. That might open the door here for Bezzecchi going through turn 2. No, not quite. I mean, this is playing into hands, isn't it? This sort of melee for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th respectively, playing into hands of Fernandez and Di Giannantonio at the front here. They're out of your picture just going through turn 5. Bez into 9. This time around he has made it work as Bezzecchi got late race back. Oh, there's not a lot of love between these two. These two, well, they were great rivals in Moto 3 and in Moto 2, and they are dishing some punishment out here between the two of them. Bezzecchi, come what may on that aggressive change direction through 10 and 11, was going to find a way through on Martin. He ran him out to the curb, didn't he?
Bezzecchi had to do that because Martin then up the inside was always going to run wide, and Bezzecchi was always going to try and duck back underneath him and take the opportunity. A key move that for Marco Bezzecchi. Can he now chase down the top 3?
Oh, here comes Bagnaia. He's going to try and send it on the inside of Martin, who's going to go wide. Is he going through that final corner? Into the chicane we go, though. This is dreamland, isn't it? For Trackhouse Aprilia. Through the final corner, it's Raul Fernandez who wins the sprint here in the Grand Prix of the Netherlands. That's 2 sprint wins in the last 4 rounds for Raul Fernandez. From his hospital bed last weekend in Renault to a gold medal on the top step of the podium here in the Assen sprint. He takes the checker flag, just over 3.5 tenths clear of Ayagura. What a day for the American team as Raul Fernandez and Ayagura take an historic 1-2. Fabio Di Giannantonio does break up and gate crash the Aprilia party. He takes 3rd place, another sprint podium for Fabio Di Giannantonio. That's his 4th of 2026. Bezzecchi has to settle for 4th place. Jorge Martin, disappointing, you have to say. From pole position to 5th. Points for Bagnaia, who tried so desperately to take that 5th from Martin on the last lap.
But gold today for the 2nd time this year goes to Raul Fernandez. Superfile Trackhouse super fast on this Super Saturday in Assen. Too fast for the rest.